Welcome back, everyone. This is Derek from D-Rocks Rings, and this is part 3 of a multi-part series on how to make a coin ring. Last time we shaped our ring, but it was still in a cone shape right here. And today we're going to show you how to go ahead and fix that coin shape. And as we discussed before, if you're doing it on the low price range, you're not going to be able to really get that coin completely straight, and you're not going to be able to get rid of that cone. But we're going to go ahead and show you how to do that in the higher price range here. So I am going to go ahead and show you some of the tools that we're going to be using. Again, we're going to be using our 1-ton arbor press and our machined dies, and also we're going to be using a ring stretcher. And I'll go ahead and leave links on where you can purchase the ring stretcher and the 1-ton arbor press. And so I'm going to get the camera set up and we'll start stretching and forming the ring on our ring stretcher. So how this ring stretcher works is you will go ahead and put your ring over the top, just like that, and then as you grab the handle and push this up, you'll see that a rod starts pushing upwards outside of the top. What that does is there's 4 splines in this shaft, and it starts to spread those splines apart, stretching the ring equally all the way around. So when we start with our ring, we're going to go ahead and put the small side down when we go ahead and put it on our ring stretcher. Now, when you put your ring on the stretcher, you have detail on the inside and the outside of your ring. Now, if you put your ring on the stretcher, it's metal against metal, and so when you start stretching it, it's going to damage the detail on the inside of the ring. So what I like to do is take a milk carton and cut a small plastic piece out of it and roll it up and put it inside my ring. And then I'm going to put this portion here on the ring stretcher. That way, as it stretches, this hard plastic from the milk carton will protect the detail of the ring. So now, this ring that I'm making is a size 8. Now, in order to get rid of this cone shape, we're going to have to stretch it past a size 8 and then use our dies and our 1-ton arbor press to go ahead and squeeze it back down to an 8. That way it will be flat. So I'm going to go ahead and start stretching this right now. Be sure to anneal before you go ahead and start stretching. So we're going to start stretching this. I apologize for the camera angle because when I move this handle it might block a little bit, but the way the lighting is in my workshop, we have to shoot from this side. So I'll just go ahead and stretch this, and as it stretches wider I'll pull it down, and we're going to keep doing this until we get to a size 10. Now the size we need is the size 8, and I've found that with a $1/2, which we're making, you can go 1.5 to 2 sizes bigger is what you're going to need to get back down to the right size. So we just hit size 10, so we're going to go ahead and now move over to our 1-ton arbor press. So I've annealed my coin again, And now, as you can see right here, we still have a little bit of an angle. So what we're going to do now is put the larger side into our die. Then we're going to smash it down to bring that larger side in to match up straight with the smaller side. So I also just use a 3/4 socket, because when it gets far in here I need a little bit of more push to get down in. But we're going to start off on the other side. So we're just going to go ahead and line this up. Now when you're doing this, you don't want to put too much pressure on there. You just want to pull until you feel it slip in just a smidge, and then you want to measure it again. You can always go more, but you don't want to have to go back to the stretcher and stretch it out again. Got a little bit of slip there. So now you can see it's much straighter, but we're not quite perfect yet. So we're going to put it back in, get it flat again, line this up. Give it one more goose. So we'll check it again. And it's getting there. It's not quite straight, but we're getting closer and closer. So we're going to need to give it another goose, but each time that you squeeze this in, the metal gets harder and harder, so we're going to have to anneal again. So we've annealed the coin again, and now we're going to set up for one more push. Make sure everything is straight. And check it again. So I changed the camera around so you can get a close-up of this much more easily. So as you can see, the coin is no longer cone-like, doesn't have any angle. It's now straight. So we kept pushing in this bigger end until it matched up with this outer end, and now it's a straight line. And because of our coin stretcher and our dies, it's perfectly round. It's much better product with the higher priced tools than just with the mandrel and a hammer. That's our video. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to enter into our contest. We're going to choose 3 different people to win a free coin ring. If you are selected, you can choose from a national park quarter or a state quarter. All you need to do is go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also get additional entries by liking my Facebook page or liking my Etsy shop, and I'll put all of those links in the description below. Our next video is going to be the last one in the series, and we're going to talk about finishing and polishing our coin rings to make them look presentable for purchase. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like it, please subscribe. Have a great day.